Miguel Cabrera home run in the All-Star game. They couldn't hold on.
Good thing his buddy could hold on to him. That's outside for ball one. How about our T-Mobile changing the game of wireless? And now for tonight's game changer, Miguel Cabrera. Mentioned first Triple Crown winner since 1967. He's won 3 straight American League batting titles. First Tiger to do that since Ty Cobb. 2-time AL MVP, the reigning AL MVP, and he can do that. Down the line and right, slicing foul. He's got power to right at times like a left-handed pull hitter.
And that's why you put up the numbers he's put up and been able to win a batting title, RBI title, and a home run title.
You saw him pull his hands in and hit that home run in the left field. Ball away, take it away. There are times he wants to put on a show at batting practice at BP. You know that basketball game around the world? He will do that hitting home runs and literally go from the right field line to the left field line with home runs.
1-1. That was Miguel who made that noise.
Yeah. He saw a pitch that hung and he knew he had it. Oh my goodness.
Now in the hole 1 and 2 as Simon gets away with a mistake. You don't get away with many of those against Miguel Cabrera. I don't care, All-Star game or not. Wow. Leadoff hit by Jeter. And then with Jeter down at second on a wild pitch, Trout hit it hard into the corner and left for an out, and then Cano struck out.
He's yelling in the other dugout. These guys are so loose. They have so much fun playing. This guy in particular, Miguel Cabrera, has, I think, the most fun of anybody in baseball. And now he's back at first base. He's an ambassador, talking to everybody who comes down there. It's like Sean Casey, the mayor, just always yakking.
Here's a 2-2 outside with Batista on deck. You say it about Cabrera, you can say it against anybody. He hits the best pitcher's best pitch.
Yeah.
There aren't many guys who are in that category.
You're right. That's the magic of how great he is.
3-2 pitch. He lines it right to Tulowitzki. And that loud out ends the inning. Let's go to the 4th inning in Minneapolis. Beautiful night, great ballpark, Target Field, 3-2 AL. Those shots in the stands of his parents, Dr. Charles and Dot, his mother. And we will hear from Derek Jeter a little bit later in the night as we go through from the dugout.
You know, it's funny, Arizona traded him because they weren't sure that he would hold up as a 30-start, 200-inning guy in the big leagues. A little bit of deception in that delivery with the way the head goes to the side, but boy, has he been durable for Detroit.
Bounces that in 2-2. Second All-Star game for Scherzer. He started last year. Started last year's season at 13-0 on his way to that Cy Young Award. And the Tigers are rolling again in the AL Central. Chopper to third. True hop for Donaldson. High throw and got him. McCutchen tagged by Cabrera on the high throw from Donaldson. Here is Puig, and you get a lot with number 66 of the Dodgers.
Yeah, that was it. That day.
One out, nobody on, and a ball inside to Puig, who has 2 strikeouts tonight. Dynamic, electrifying, and really figuring it out on the field. A lot fewer mistakes, a lot fewer base running mistakes, throwing to the wrong base, airmailing it over a cutoff man. He's calmed that part of his game down.
Yeah, I mean, he's still got to get the iron out once in a while on those wrinkles. That's going to take some time, but I've never seen a guy whose plate discipline improve so quickly. It was almost like a light went on early in the season for him, and he realized how good he could be if he just hit strikes. came up, he said, I can hit anything. And he really has reduced the amount of swing percentage. The number of times he actually swings the bat really cut down on it. Very unusual to see it happen so quickly.
One of 5 Cuban-born players in this 85th Major League Baseball All-Star game as that bounces in, and now Puig is up on the count 3-1.
Yeah, and you know the unique thing about the Cuban-born, we saw the graphic there, Rafael Palmeiro. Palmeiro went to Mississippi State and was a lot, you know, used to being in this country. You go to college over here, obviously. So these guys that are coming over now, they're leaving everything behind them, and they're coming at a later age.
The 3-1. That's foul. Here they are. Puig is one of them. You've got Jose Abreu, Alexi Ramirez, who we've seen in this game, Aroldis Chapman, and in the middle, Yoenis Cespedes. For out number 2 as Puig chased it, and he struck out 3 times tonight.
Well, this is what Max Scherzer can do to you. 3-2 slider moving away from you. We talked about the plate discipline, but that ball, Puig is convinced, is a sinker down over the plate. And goodbye, just disappears off the plate.
Batter will be Tulowitzki. I mean, we're obviously entering a new era where guys are getting out of Cuba off the island for whatever reason. Murky circumstances there, but it's not only improved Major League Baseball here, it's really affected the Cuban national play. Guys who would typically be playing for the national team in Cuba are here, and they are stars here.
And they're young, 23, 24, making an impact.
Strike 1 on Tulowitzki.
And the big question was, what level can you judge by the Cuban national team? And the story with Puig, with Logan White, with the Dodgers, he went to Mexico to see him, and he had literally 35 minutes to make a decision on a workout on $30 million. I'd say Logan did pretty good.
Yeah. The count goes to 2-1.
That sounds like a game show. You've got 35 minutes, sir, to make a decision.
They signed Puig to the deal. He shot to the big leagues. And big reason why they are as dangerous as anybody in the National League, as is Tulowitzki. Into deep right. This ball is off the wall, and Tulowitzki's going to dig for second. Throw by Bautista is not in time as Tulowitzki got around the tag of Ramirez.
I love the swim move by Tulo. As you're going, you can see the ball coming in. Watch him pull the arm away. Right there, they're saying, hey, should we replay that? No, they didn't touch me. I love this. His right arm is going to be extended out as he slides. He's going to pull it back. Nice piece of hit and taking it the other way. But the play for me, Bautista makes a great throw, but it's the slide by Tulo. Watch this. I love it. Take the arm, pull it back away. It's called the swim move.
Hole on the right side of the infield as strike 1 heads out of play.
And he can shoot it that way. I think you saw on that swing. This guy leave the park often to the right side of the field. Love his approach at the plate. Uses his lower half, and reminds me of Buster Posey. Very similar setup at the plate. Very comfortable hitting the ball the other way.
Trying to put the National League on top for the first time tonight. Late with that swing at 95, strike 2.
That ball had something on it right there. You know, the thing about Scherzer, too, he can locate. Look where the glove for Norris is. He just hits the target. And that's what's so impressive. He can throw all his pitches, but he's hitting his spots. And that's why he's taken off in the last few years.
Runner at second, 2 out. And the 0-2. Struck him out as Goldschmidt chased it. 2 strikeouts in the inning, and Scherzer gets around the double by Tulowitzki. Halfway through it, bottom of the 5th inning rolls in. Tied at 3. That's a foul ball. By the way, on that ball hit by Trout down the line for the RBI double, because the play was in front of the umpire, it's considered an infield fair or foul call. It's not reviewable. We're under the review system. First year of that review system, which has really been a positive for Major League Baseball. Great umpire. Jerry Lane is in New York. He's the replay official that, if we go to that, would be the guy making the decision. Jerry in his 26th year umpiring in the big leagues. Here comes a 2-2 pitch. Fly ball into center, got under it. McCutchen is there, and that ends the inning. Two-run inning for the American League. RBIs by Trout and Altuve. Go to the sixth. National League will bat. Down 5-3.
The strikeout. That's a look at our boy.